What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everybody that's on there. I want to talk about Dwight Howard's wife, Amy Luciani. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. She was most recently on Love and Hip Hop, I think last year, and she got into a relationship with Dwight Howard, I believe last year as well, and now these two are married. And I guess people are asking why she doesn't post him anymore. And we all know why she doesn't post him anymore. You know, we know the things that are going on with Dwight Howard. It's no secret the situations he finds himself in as far as his orientation. And I think it's quite clear what Dwight is into. But she decided to get into a relationship with him, and she decided to secretly marry him. Listen, I don't have any issues with Dwight. I just feel like Dwight is not fully out there being who he really is. That's what's one of the things that's very clear to me. He's not being who he really is. And I still think that he wants to maintain this public versus private persona, and it just hasn't really worked. And now he's married to this particular woman here who, again, was on reality television. She's been in the industry. She was dating a guy recently as well before she got with Dwight. And it just seems to people that she's with him for money and fame. She's with him because of what he has and who he is, and is overlooking the red flags. Because I'm telling you right now, there are red flags here. Because now, I mean, hopefully it works out for the both of them. But if they were to break up, everything people are saying to her, she's going to repeat it publicly. That's the route these situations always go. You got women who will ignore red flags, and then when they break up with somebody, they want to put all that out there as if, they didn't want to be with the person anyway. But if people are telling you, and the evidence is out here about him and his orientation, there are red flags there, and she clearly doesn't care or is ignoring them. But we will see. Now let's get into this video here where she has something to say to people who are speaking on Dwight.
What you do. I'm going to end the live because that quick, I failed the test. That quick, I failed the test. I'm trying not to. I love y'all. I thank y'all who are positive on my live. Hey, Jamie, what's up, cuzzo? Thank you for y'all who are positive on my live, but it's like a few things that I'm not going to play with this time around. One is going to be my family, and one is going to be my husband. Period. That's just not what we're going to do at all. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. And I know I try to be the person who says, like, I'm going to ignore comments, but like, bitch, keep my husband's name out your mouth. That's what you do. And I'm going to end the live because that quick.
She also could be speaking on Royce. Royce is like the ex that won't go away. Royce has gone out of her way, and they have given Royce a platform to talk about Dwight. She goes on there. She talks about his orientation as well, even though she had a child with him. She was in a relationship with him. But because they're no longer together, all of a sudden he's gay, he's weird, he's all these things. But you were in a relationship with him, had a child with him. And if Dwight wanted to be with Royce again, she would hop back into that relationship with 2 feet.
Nah. And that's the real problem, because he has let y'all get away with long enough ignoring y'all. So y'all think it's just like you could just run wild with it. But like, bitch, stop playing with me. You don't coming on somebody live talking about their husband. This is not a boyfriend. This is not a friend. This is a husband. Stop fucking playing with me. I need to pay you to stomp and squish my grapes down. I'm going to block you if you keep talking about your balls. So let me just say this. I'm going to get off the live right now. I'm trying to find a space to be nice to people. I am trying to stop cussing. I'm trying to not be reactive. And this is why I don't like going live, because people are stupid. Let me say this. Although I do not curse, I'm trying to work on it.
Well, let me say this. Now, again, people are going to troll you, Amy. That's what's going to happen. This is what you call social media. I'm pretty sure you used to people trolling you before. You've been in the public eye for years. If you go back, people have been speaking about her for a year. So it's not like this is new to her. She's been in the public eye. She's probably dealt with trolls. That's what that is. But Amy, you have to understand something. You're with a man who, wasn't he sued twice for once for like harassment, or he was outed for harassment by this guy, a guy who he says that, him and Dwight, were, and then you had another guy who claims that he was assaulted by Dwight and sued him because Dwight and this other guy wanted to tag team him. Sued him, right? I just think there's just way too much going on there. And when you decide as a woman to get into a relationship with this man, you have to understand that people are going to say things. This is the internet. And again, I'm not excusing trolling. What I'm saying is you've been on the internet. You've been in the public eye for years. I'm pretty sure you're used to it. But I just think that you don't want the world to believe you'd be in a relationship with a man who's probably gay, or at least goes both ways. So you're getting defensive. You're getting defensive because you feel like people are questioning the manhood of the man that you're married to. But understand, he has a past. There are things that have happened with him that people see with their own eyes. Nobody's making up anything. He's the one getting caught in situations with men, and people are trolling you for are saying like, why are you marrying this guy when he has all these red flags? Women talk about red flags all the time, and then they will run right into a red flag. Dwight Howard is a walking red flag. But women ignore it. If you're rich and successful as a man, women will ignore a lot. Look at Diddy and Cassie. Cassie saw the red flags. She saw the type of things Diddy was in. Did she leave? No, she could have left. Diddy wasn't forcing her to stay. But even in some of the recent testimony, a person that I believe worked for Diddy said that, Cassie said, I guess she was told maybe she should leave Diddy, and she was like, go where? Jay-Z's already taken. She wasn't about to leave that lifestyle, and they put up with it because of the lifestyle that they have. It's amazing what women will put up with in order to maintain a lifestyle. It's amazing. All I know is, keep that same energy if this marriage doesn't work. I don't know if this marriage is going to work. You stop posting him because people are really, they are like, they're wondering, why would you get it with this man, knowing the issues he has had, knowing the fact that he's caught in some very compromising positions, and you still end up marrying him. That's why I say I hope this marriage between you two work. I'm not here to say that you should do this or that. You're a grown woman. You chose to be with him. You chose to marry him. So there's going to be people who are going to troll, who just don't understand why you would get with the guy. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Me your thoughts, like the video, and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram. Check out all the other videos on the channel. Links are in the description. And I'll see y'all next one.